Hello friends, I am Dr. Madhukar Jadhav. In previous lecture, we have seen regarding the classification of level. In that, we have seen what is meant by profile leveling, what is meant by cross-sectioning, what is meant by reciprocal leveling, and what is meant by trigonometrical leveling. In this lecture, we are going to study regarding temporary adjustment of dumpy level and fundamental lines of a dumpy level. So, starting with temporary adjustment of dumpy level. Friends, when we want to take the reading with dumpy level and leveling staff, we have to perform some adjustments. That adjustment we can call it as a temporary adjustment. So, this involves some well defined operations or functions which are required to be carried out at every setup of the instrument. Means when we are starting the leveling work, at first station we have to do the all temporary adjustment. At the same time, whatever the number of stations or change points which we are selecting, at every setup we have to go for temporary adjustment of dumpy level. So this temporary adjustment includes setting up of instrument, leveling up of the instrument, and focusing of the instrument for proper readings. So we will see these one by one. First, setting up the level. As we know, the dumpy level consists of tripod stand and the leveling instrument. So this is the tripod stand and this is the leveling instrument. So setting up the level means this is the operation including the fixing the instrument on the tripod and leveling the instrument approximately by the tripod legs. So what we have to do, this leveling instrument we have to fix on the tripod legs with a screw. At the same time, with this tripod legs we have to make the approximate level for the instrument so that the accurate leveling can be done with the help of foot screw. So this is called as setting up the level. Then leveling up. The accurate leveling of the instrument is done by the foot screws. So in this, accurate leveling has been done with the help of foot screw and with reference to the plate level. So this is called as plate level or level tube. The purpose is to make the vertical axis truly perpendicular to the line of sight. So see, here there will be a vertical axis of the instrument and here there will be a line of sight or we can say line of collimation. So when these two are exactly perpendicular to each other, then the bubble remains in the center in the bubble tube. Now see how to do the leveling. So as we know, there are 3 foot screws for the level 1, 2 and 3. So this foot screw will be like this. So what we have to do, we have to turn or we have to keep the telescope perpendicular to any pair of the foot screw. Now see, for these two, this is the perpendicular. Or in the first position, we have to keep the telescope parallel to any pair of the foot screw and then we have to turn this foot screw inward or outward till the bubble comes in the center. Okay, so this is the first position and then we have to keep the telescope perpendicular to these two and we have to turn only the third foot screw till the bubble comes in the center. Then we have to rotate the telescope through 180 degree and we have to check whether it remains in the center. If it remains in the center, means the line of sight is exactly perpendicular to the vertical axis. Okay, so instrument can be leveled perfectly with the help of the foot screw. And the third process is removal of parallax. Parallax can be eliminated or removed in 2 steps. First, by focusing the eyepiece for distinct vision of the crosshair. Means when we are turning the eyepiece, we should get the clear picture or clear image of the crosshairs, because we have to take the reading at the crosshairs. And second one, by focusing the objective to bring the image of the object in the plane of the crosshair. Is it not? So for removal of the parallax, we have to do the two. One, focusing of eyepiece, and second one by focusing the object glass. And these two can be done with the turning the eyepiece and by turning the focusing screw, which is on the other side of the telescope, we can say. Okay, so these adjustments are called as temporary adjustment of dumpy level, and these adjustments we have to perform at every setup of the instrument. Next one, fundamental axis or lines in a dumpy level, or this is also called as permanent adjustment of a dumpy level. For permanent adjustment of dumpy level, the relation between these fundamental lines plays very important role. So what is mean by permanent adjustment of a dumpy level? We have seen temporary adjustment, and then now we are going to study the permanent adjustment of dumpy level. The establishment of desired relationship between the fundamental axis or lines of a leveling instrument is termed as permanent adjustment. So permanent adjustment indicates the replication of the instrumental errors. Means, see, these are the fundamental lines or axis of the dumpy level. First one, the line of collimation. We have seen it is a line passing through the eyepiece to the objective glass and its continuation. Is it not? Second one, axis of the telescope. It is also same. It is a line passing to the center of the objective glass to the center of the eyepiece and its continuation. Then the vertical axis and the axis of the bubble tube. Now, whatever these four fundamental lines are there is a fixed relationship. Then we can say that the instrument is in permanent adjustment. If there is no fixed relationship exists, then we can say that the permanent adjustment of the lines is disturbed. Now see, the line of collimation, the imaginary line joining the center of crosshair, or we can say eyepiece of the diaphragm, to the center of the objective glass and its continuation. We have already seen this definition. Then axis of the telescope, it is a line joining the center of the eyepiece and the center of the objective glass. Then vertical axis, it is the axis which is obtained by rotation of the telescope in a horizontal plane. See, in this instrument, this is the telescope. So when we are rotating the telescope, it rotates about its vertical axis. Next one, axis of the bubble tube or axis of the level tube. It is the straight line which is tangential to the longitudinal curvature of the bubble tube at its midpoint. Okay, so these are the four lines, and we have seen the definition of these four axes or lines. Now, what is the relation between these lines or axes that we are going to study? In a properly adjusted dumpy level, the desired relationship exists among the fundamental lines are as below. First one, the line of collimation should be parallel to the axis of bubble tube. See, in previous figure, this is the level tube, and the level tube axis will be like this, and line of collimation is like this. So these two lines should be parallel to each other. What is the relation? Parallel to each other. Then second relation, the line of collimation should coincide with the axis of telescope. Is it not? Axis of telescope and the line of collimation are passing through the center of the eyepiece and the center of the objective. So these two lines should coincide if the instrument is in perfect adjustment. Then next relationship, axis of bubble tube is perpendicular to the vertical axis, as we have seen the vertical axis and the axis of bubble tube. That is, bubble should remain in the central position for all direction of the telescope when the instrument is in perfect adjustment. And the fourth relation is horizontal crosshair should lie in a plane perpendicular to the vertical axis so that it will lie in a horizontal plane when the instrument is in perfectly level. So these four fundamental relationship should exist if the dumpy level is in perfect adjustment. Next slide. If any fundamental relationship is not found, then we can say that the dumpy level is disturbed. Now see, here one diagram is shown, line of collimation, or it is also called as axis of the telescope. Now this is the axis of bubble tube and this is the vertical axis. So vertical axis should always be perpendicular to this line of collimation or to the bubble tube axis. Is it not? Next slide. Axis of the level tube is perpendicular to the vertical axis. The test after setting and leveling the level, we have to turn the telescope through 180 degree about its vertical axis. So if it remains in the center, then we can say the relationship exists between the two axes. Then second one, if the bubble remains in the center, the axis of level tube is perpendicular to the vertical axis. Otherwise, a displacement of the bubble from the central position is noted, and if it is not in the center, then level tube is not in adjustment, or we can say the instrument is not in adjustment. Then fourth one, the amount of displacement of the bubble from its central position is noted. This displacement is double the amount of error by the principle of reversal, and then we have to go for adjustment of the level by doing the adjustment by using different processes. So this is regarding temporary adjustment of dumpy level, different axis of the dumpy level, a relationship between the different axes of the dumpy level. So this is enough in this lecture. Thank you.